So hello everyone. Today we are going to see what is REST API and using REST APIs how we can create different APIs in Spring Boot. So this is the basics, and then from the next video we will actually implementing this. Okay. So first thing is REST API. So REST is a representational state transfer, and API means application programming interface. So basically, uh, this is a set of rules which developers use while creating different web services. Okay, so it uses http requests to do these operations like CRUD operations: create, read, update, delete on resources. So resources can be object services. Okay, so here we can see create, read, update, delete. So if we see a simple example of employee, so creating an employee. Okay, retrieving employee list, updating a particular employee details, deleting an employee. So these kind of operations we can do. So using this HTTP method. So REST APIs uses HTTP protocol, and which result in use HTTP methods, that is get, post, put, and delete. We are going to see each one of these. Okay, in the next slides. So next thing is stateless. So stateless means it does not maintain the state of a request. So each and every request is independent. Okay, so let's say an example, client had made a request to a server for retrieving any web page, and this is the first time. If the next time it requests for any other other request is there, so server don't remember the previous request. Okay, so basically it is stateless, so it does not maintain the state. And JSON and XML, these are the format in which data transfer happens. So APIs can be, okay, let's say an example. So A and B both are different companies. Okay, both are providing us a different APIs. Okay, so I'm building a project which is in Java, and API A company is providing me APIs which is built in Python. B company is providing API which is built in JavaScript. So I can use both of them, because data transfer, whichever data transfer is there between us, is in the same format, that is either JSON in the X or XML. Okay, then next, so we'll see the examples of REST API. So first one is a get mapping. Okay, so using get method, we can retrieve a list of, this is example, like retrieve a list of all books. So how we will request, this is a URL, so we can access our resources and using URLs. Okay, not the access. Okay, we can identify, we can say identify. Yeah, so this is a get request, where using get we are able to retrieve a list of all books. So our response we will get in the form of list. Okay, now next is using get method, we can retrieve a specific book using ID. So this is the URL. Okay, slash books slash ID. Okay, we will here passing the ID. So here you can see books slash one. Okay, this is the format of response how we will get. This is a JSON. Okay, similarly, for post mapping, here slash books is a its URL. Using post, we can add a new book. Okay, and in post mapping, we are passing our body also. So this is what body is. Okay, and here you can see this is the URL using which we can call it, and we'll get a response 201 as created. So 201 is a HTTP status code. We'll see this later. So fourth is put mapping. So using put method, we can update an existing book. Okay, so here you can see this is the URL slash book slash one. So earlier you have seen using get mapping also we were having the same URL, but the method is different. That is why both are not same. Okay, even the URI is same, but the mapping is different, then it is okay. So here in the put mapping also we have to pass our body, and we'll get a response to 200. Okay, if it is updated. Then last one is delete mapping. So in this we will pass the ID of a book. Okay, so this is a kind of library we are where we are doing the CRUD operation. So we are using get mapping, put, post. Okay, and now delete. So delete is used to remove a book from the library, and here you can see the request, that http colon slash slash, this is the example.com. So here whenever we are doing in the Spring Boot locally, so instead of this domain, we will be having only localhost. Okay, so here is it is a host name slash this. So here you can see same URI is there, but the mapping is different. I mean method is different, that is why they are not same. So we'll get responses 204 no content. That means we our uh, data is deleted, I mean that particular book. So in this way we can use our http methods to do our CRUD operations, that is create, read, update and delete. So in the next video we will see client server architecture, how it works, and then we will implement each of this. So this get, post, put and delete, we will implement this in the Spring Boot. So for that you all need to get installed STS IDE and Postman. Postman is used to check APIs. So this whatever this URI is there, okay, URL, then we will use this URL, and there we can check our API. We will get a request and response, we can do that all thing there. So we can do on the browser as well, but for testing purpose or for checking purpose we will use the Postman. So be ready with the Postman and STS, okay. From next lecture we will do it practically. So thank you so much for watching this video. This is all about basics of REST APIs. If you like this video, if you like my content, please like this video and subscribe my channel and stay updated. Thank you.